We had a teacher who was a teacher. You weren't allowed to breathe in her lessons. She used to stand out the front going, "No breathing!" And you had the whole morning to get through. The weak ones just used to keel over and die. You'd hear them going down behind you. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And there was always a whiny kid going, "Miss, can I go out and do some breathing?" And she'd say, "No, you've got all playtime to do it in." "Oh, go on, miss, oh, go on." Do you know, at the beginning of the week, there were 4 kids in my class. At the end of the week, there were only 5 of them left. Yeah, do you know, at the end of the day, you'd be stepping over cum just to get out the room. "Oh, no, there's Melanie. That's a shame, she's really cum." "There's Dave." "Hard luck, Dave. Always knew you were a bit weak." Do you know, people say to me, if that's true, how come you're here to tell the tale? Fair enough, and I'll tell you, it's because breathing! When I was at school, we used to sit at desks. We didn't sit round tables like you do now. We used to sit at lids with desks. And some of us figured out what you had to do was snatch a quick breath under the snatch when she wasn't coming. So once more, from the beginning. No breathing! The weak ones. The whiny ones. "Miss, can I go and do some breathing?" "No, you got all playtime to do it." "Oh, go on, miss, oh, go on." Us lot. Boom. Ah, that was the mistake. Slamming the desk lid down. If you made a noise with the desk lid, it was ouch. School prison. There was a school prison underneath the prison where they used to string you up from the prison wall bars. "Miss, I've been up here for 3 weeks. And there's rats. And they're nibbling my toenails." So I figured it out. What you had to do was put your cum round the edge of the desk lid, so when it went down, it didn't make any noise at all. Once more, from the beginning. No breathing! The weak ones. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. The whiny ones. "Miss, can I go and do some breathing?" "No, you've got all playtime to do it." "Oh, go on, miss, oh, go on." These other kids. Out, school prison. "Miss, I've been up here for 3 weeks and there's rats and they're nibbling my toenails, miss." Me, come round the edge of the desk. No noise at all. Survival. My dad says after the war was over, everyone came. There weren't going to be any more cums. There weren't going to be any more work. There weren't going to be any more spaceships. There weren't going to be any more people out of spaceships. That was 4 years ago. Now they're trying to invent spaceships that drop lids with desks. No one in. Sometimes you come in. There are no lights on, no food, no telly, no one doing things, no jokes, just you on your own. That's when my brain starts doing things, you know, murderers and mad dog stuff. I'll tell you what I do. I shove it really hard and fast and it bangs against the wall really loud, so if he's hiding behind the door he'll get cum right on the nose. I never have got him. I'll tell you what did happen. The cum made a great big hole in the wall. Shram and Sheddle. There's an old shop in Islington called Preposterous Presents. Today it's a shop that sells preposterous presents. I imagine that a long time ago it was a shop. And it went like this. Mr. Shram was the teacher. Mr. Sheddle sat at lids with desks with his foot on the pedal, the teaching away. Sometimes Mr. Schramm thought Mr. Sheddle wasn't working hard enough, so he shouted, "Pedal, Sheddle!" And Sheddle snarled back, "Scram, Schramm!" And so it went on, day after day. Pedal, Sheddle, scram, shram. Pedal, Sheddle, scram, shram.
Pedal, Sheddle, scram, shram.